It is an era of turbulence, a time of uncertainty. The world is changing. Kingdoms emerge and prepare for war. Welcome to Fantasia.
Greetings and salutations, everybody. My name is Cloutos, and welcome back to Fantasia, the series where I'm building an epic fantasy world in Minecraft all by myself. And I want to thank you guys tremendously for clicking the thumbnail and checking out this video. I really appreciate it. If you enjoy it, please don't forget to hit the thumbs up button, share this video, and subscribe if you haven't already. It would be an absolute privilege to have you. What am I doing here? I'm filling in this lake because I was looking at this kingdom from afar, from up above and afar, and I realized that it's a lot smaller than I want it to be. When I first found this area, I was like, oh yeah, that's fine, that's enough space. But really, I mean, here, let me come up here and show you. I mean, this was it, and really, that's not enough space. And what brought me to that conclusion is that when I'm over here, this was meant to be like the sort of the town square or the town center, I guess. But I made it way too small. And of course, before I added this bell tower, it didn't really appear to be that small. But yeah, it's not really that big. And this is supposed to be a huge epic city with a historically accurate castle attached to it. And this, now the city doesn't necessarily have to be completely historically accurate. The castle is really what I was wanting the accuracy to be. However, the square, it's just not big enough. So, and I'm thinking about how big do I want it to be? And really, I want it to be about as big as this here, right? So what I'm thinking about doing is moving this bell tower somewhere, and yeah, I'm just gonna copy it and paste it somewhere. I'll use a structure block or whatever. We'll put it somewhere else. I gotta think of a good place for it. But why are my frames all screwy? Why are they being screwy? I don't know. So yeah, I'm thinking about keeping that in there. That you know what I have currently, the town square, and but bringing it out around like maybe this big. Okay, and in the middle we'll have shops and things like that, sort of like a gathering place. I don't know, but it needs to be bigger. So, and what that means is that there's going to be less space for houses and stuff. So I'm going to fill in all of this water. And why do my frames keep stuttering like that? That's weird. So I need to fill in this water, and one of the things I wanted to do with this mountain here is have houses all up the mountainside, right? I think that's going to look really, really cool, and so that's another reason for me to sort of just get rid of this water, take it all out. And why am I stuttering? Why do I keep having lag spikes? I don't know. Anyway, so I'm going to go through here and get rid of all of this sand for one. I think sand for some reason is, in the areas that I've pasted at least, I think the sand is causing a bit of, there we go, bit of lag spike. Kind of like how over in the Gnome Kingdom of Whisperwil, there's quite a bit of low frames over there. And I'm not quite sure why. I think maybe it's because of the sand. I don't know, but let me bring my render distance down. I hate doing this. I usually play with it at 30. Let's try 20, see what that does. Now, I want to be able to see the castle from back here. You know, like, I don't know, can we see it? No, we can't. Darn. That sucks. Anyway, I don't know, we'll figure it out. Maybe. You know what really needs to happen? In 1.17, Mojang needs to really upgrade their their render engine to make it more like Bedrock, because the render engine for Bedrock's pretty awesome. That's one of the few things that Bedrock has on Java is the render engine. But anyway, that's okay. Even with Optifine, I'm still, I don't know. Anyway, I need to get this all filled in. There's a couple other things that I want to do in today's episode, and I know you guys are waiting for the Dwarven Kingdom, and that is coming soon. Okay, it's a big project. It's taken a lot, and I haven't really had the chance to work on much because I just moved. So if my voice sounds a little bit different, if there's a little bit of echo in there, it's because I'm in a brand new studio and all of the walls are completely empty. There's nothing on them to sort of muffle the sound or the natural acoustics of the room. So there might be a little bit of room reverb on my voice right now. And if so, I apologize for that, but I'll be getting my foam in here pretty soon, and then that'll be remedied. But for now, it is what it is, and I hate saying that. I never say it is what it is, but I'm gonna say it right now because that's the first thing that came to mind. Anyway, I want to get rid of this sand because I feel like the sand might be screwing up my frames. I don't know that for sure, but anyway, this is gonna take a while. So anyway, it's good to be back building. It's been a while because of the move, packing up the house and moving to the new house and this and that. But it's so much better now. This house is way bigger than our old house. And that's nice. And I should be able to record a little bit more often here, which is great. Anyway, so a couple of things that I want to do in this episode, and I'm going to fill that up. I'm probably going to take away all of these roads that I sort of mapped out earlier. I want to do some terraforming around here. I want to add some more sort of hills, some retaining walls, things like that. Have sort of like platforms where houses might be and things like that, just to make the landscape a little bit more interesting. I think that's something that would really do this kingdom some justice. But before I do that, I'm really itching to get over to Whisperwil and fill out some of that forest. Okay, remember we talked about how the Gnome Kingdom of Whisperwil is basically going to be completely full of trees. And in the last episode, we came in and we planted a bunch of dark oak trees. We didn't get this far out. See my frames? See my frames? It gets laggy over here. I think it might be the sand that's underneath all of this from when I did the world edit. I'll have to go and fix that. But yeah, we planted all these dark oak trees all around here to sort of make this place a little more dense. And you know what I need to do while I'm here? I don't need a lot of render distance while I'm here, so let's bring it down to like 10. We really don't need okay, that's better. That's much smoother. Okay, so we really don't need much render distance here, and that's great. But we do need lots of foliage. I want to fill this place out with bushes and ferns and stuff like that. I don't want you to be able to see very far in this place. Okay, I want it to be completely lush and full of greenery, and I'm gonna add some more houses. I never finished this house. I built this during my debug stick tutorial and I never finished the house. Anyway, we'll get that done. Maybe a house could go right here, maybe a couple, right? But yeah, I kind of want to do that. So I think that's the first thing on the agenda today. Let's go ahead and fill out some of that, and I'll be back with you guys in a second. All right, guys, you might notice a little bit already up in there, right? So I add some leaves sort of growing up the side of this tree. Filled all this out a little bit more. Got some bushes here around this house, but check this out. I'm gonna sneak through it so you really get the feel of it. Oh, you know what? Maybe with shaders this would look cool. But yeah, it's all dense now. We got these ferns growing up. Big ferns and little fern. Wait, where's a little fern? I have little ferns around here somewhere. There's a little fern right here. I love my fern textures. I think they're so cool. But yeah, look at this. You can't see very far. This is how I wanted it. I wanted it dense. And I don't want you to really be able to see much of the sky either. I want the sky to just come in little patches, kind of like this, right? So those dark oak trees really help with that, right? So we come on down here, and this is as far as I went in this direction. So there's nothing over there. It's not filled out. But I added some houses, as you can see. Little chimneys up there, little tiny gnome houses. There's a few here I added. If we come on over this way, and yeah, I'm sneaking, because imagine you're a gnome, right? Gnomes would be about this high. Actually, they'd probably be even shorter than this, because they gotta fit in these little bitty doors right here, right? So here's a little door to the gnome house right there. See, it's so small. The house is so tiny you can't even get into it. Oh, I love it. I love it. It's all full. It's full of greenery and stuff. Yeah, we'll go ahead and just walk regular speed. Now, I want to add some flowers too and things like that, but I haven't yet done my flower textures. The only flower texture I've done is my dandelions right here, right? So I need to make some more of those. I need to do some of these. What is that? Oxeye daisy? Is that what that's called? That is it's an oxeye daisy. I need to do those. I need to do the roses and things like that. Yeah, added some bushes all over the place, and it's looking so much better now. So yeah, I love walking through this and just, yeah, this is how the gnomes are supposed to be. Okay, there's nothing over there. I didn't do that part yet. I just mainly did this first circle area, and then this will bring you back to sort of the square of the village right here. Okay, and then we got the castle up there, which you can barely see, sort of poking up there. Sorry, pardon me, I just inhaled some saliva. Oh, that's not good. I need to do those textures. That is the what, cyan, terracotta, I don't even know what it's called. The colors don't match. They call it cyan, but it's not cyan. Or is that purple? I don't think purple is a color in this. I don't know. But I need to do that texture. When I first built that, I was still using the Conquest resource pack, and so these were like shingles. So I need to get that done. But yeah, so yeah, a little bit of work here in Whisperwil. We got some stuff done. It took a little bit longer than I thought it was going to be. Actually, I thought I could like zip this together, but no, it took a good couple hours to get that done. Believe it or not. Anyway, let's head on over. Let's head back over to High Arikor, because I have something really, really cool I want to try out, and I want to try something. Okay, so here's my thought. I've been thinking about structure blocks, right? And I'm thinking I could use structure blocks to create like a mechanism, right? And I'm looking at this portcullis here and the drawbridge, and I'm thinking, I wonder if you can use redstone to power a structure block. I think you can. And I want to make it to where inside one of these towers, there's a switch like next to a chain that you pull. I mean, obviously you can't pull the chain. There'd be like a button or something. And you'd push the button, and then the portcullis would close or open. And then same thing, we'll make another one for the drawbridge that'll close and open the drawbridge. Oh, that would be so cool. I really want to do that. I'm gonna go and research structure blocks and how to use them and stuff. And I'm gonna see about getting that done. Okay, so yeah, let me do that. I'll be right back. What's this? What's this over the horizon? Oh my god, the enemies are coming. Oh, by the way, I didn't mention this before. I added some extra textures down here. We're going to see that later, but the enemies are coming. We got to get away because they're very, very scary. Let's run in here. Let's get in here. Where is it? Close portcullis. Boom. They can't come in now. Let's close the drawbridge too. Bam. Oh, okay, it's closed. Woo. We are safe. Oh, I love it. I love it. That is so awesome. Let's open it back up now. Or open the portcullis. Hey, now the portcullis is open. Let's open the drawbridge too. Boop. Oh, that is so cool. I love it. Tell me that's not awesome. Tell me that's not the coolest thing you've ever seen, huh? I love it. Oh, I gotta do some more. I gotta do some more stuff like that from time to time in this world. Oh, that's awesome. That is so cool. That took a while. I had to go and I watched several videos on how to use structure blocks and then getting it all right and getting it lined up and making sure that it puts it in the right place. And it was a bit of a pain. That took a while, guys. That took a while. But it's totally worth it. That is so awesome. That is so cool. Oh, by the way, I mentioned this before. I added some granite, polished granite here, which I make sort of akin to bricks, like the stone bricks, but granite. I want to fix this texture. That's a little too shiny right there and right there. I think it's a little bit too light in those places. I really want to touch up that texture just a little bit, but I don't know. I'm sort of playing around with adding a little bit of color into this place because it's very gray and black and white. I mean, we have the brown in the roofs and stuff, but I don't know. I thought maybe we could try adding some color just to see how we feel about it. What do you guys think? Do you like this, or should we do it? Should we do it with the stone again? I don't know. I'm kind of on the fence. I kind of like it. I think I'll like it more once I fix this texture here, right? Because that's kind of bugging me. Other than that, I love this granite brick texture. I think it's really cool. I think it looks great. It looks like granite. It looks like granite. Anyway, yeah. So that's that. Oh, 2 big projects, and I still don't have any of this done. I need to go through and do this, right? Finish all that up. Get this raised up. I'll probably do that in between episodes. Yeah, this is a bit of a short one, but I'm really out of time. I think what I'm gonna try to do is maybe do shorter videos, and more frequent but shorter videos. And I wouldn't get as much done per video, but I would have videos out more often. I think I'm gonna try that out. What do you guys think? Leave me a comment. And let me know what you think about that. But I think before we close out the video here, let's go on over to the Wizard Tower and let's do our comment of the day. Okay, today's comment comes from chapter 63. Sandman, who is a good friend of mine, and by the way, you should check out Sandman's channel. He builds some really cool stuff, guys. You should go check out his channel. Excellent dude, excellent creator. I'll leave a link in the description below if I can remember. Otherwise, if you go to the comment, if I forget, which I'm Sandman, I apologize if I forget. Go to the comments section of chapter 63 and click on his name. He says, that cobblestone texture is to die for. Thanks, dude. I made the cobblestone texture in the last episode. Question though, in your intro, it says, kingdoms emerge and prepare for war. I never really thought about this until now. Will you at some point dedicate an episode to that portion of the intro, or is it just there to sound cool? Keep up the fantastic work. Actually, it is both there to sound cool and because there is war a-brewing. Oh man, my render distance. Oh god, I need to figure that out. Yeah, we're gonna jump down. Whee! We'll spend a little time around here. So basically, the kingdoms are at war. There is a war going on. I have not told you guys very much of the lore, maybe a little bit when I was building the Goblin Kingdom, but I'm really kind of saving the lore portion of this world until I have the sets built. Okay, so all of these kingdoms need to be finished so that when I record the lore episodes, they'll have a nice backdrop, a completed kingdom. I'll be able to walk through High Arikor and tell you what's going on at the stables, at the blacksmith, things like that. I have to build all these things before I can tell the story of all these things, right? The first story that I'm going to tell, however, is the story of the goblins. And however, the humans of High Arikor play a part in the story of the goblins. In fact, the main protagonists of our story, there are two protagonists. I'll divulge a little bit of information for you guys, okay? If you made it this far in the video, leave me a comment and say long haul, okay? Because you're in it for the long haul. So yeah, there are two protagonists in the story, okay? And by the way, I am working on an actual book, okay? I haven't written any in it in a long time. I've just been so busy, I haven't been able to write. However, I do have a chapter finished and notes for several other chapters written as well. But basically, there are two protagonists. There's a human and an elf. Okay, and they're sort of both the main protagonists. However, the elf is really, he's sort of the key of the story. It's really about him. Although he has more of a minor role than the human does. And I will, you guys will see that, but yeah, there's a war going on, and there's adventure, there's loss, it's a pretty cool story, I think, in my head. But until I get these kingdoms built, I'm really not going to be able to record the lore episodes. Because I need the backdrops, I need the scenes, and so I'm gonna be putting together voice acting and soundscapes and just all kinds of stuff. I want it to sound as awesome as it looks. Okay, so that's sort of where I'm going, but I probably won't get to that point for a while, because I mean, like I said, I got to finish these kingdoms first, so it could be several months. Now I do plan on building quite a bit more often now that we've moved and I'm in a new place. I have a new sort of schedule I'm trying out with work and school, so I might be able to record more often. We'll see how that goes. But more important than recording is actually building. I need to build more. So anyway, that's I already put it back in there. Anyway, that's gonna do it for this video, you guys. If you enjoyed the video, do me a favor and hit the thumbs up button. I really appreciate it tremendously. Helps out my channel, and subscribe if you haven't already. And I hope to see you guys in the next chapter of Fantasia. Until that time, be excellent to each other, and farewell.